However, oh well, there's a break. And the rest of this up here is pretty low volume. Wow, look at that. Look at that breakout. Okay, so this is good for us because we just broke out of a key level and left behind a low volume node. So I think the deal here is I would want to go ahead and see if I can get in with these buyers. I'm going to remove this and set my own from now on for this particular trade because the volatility seems a little high, like our range is pretty big. So I'd like to see us pull back, see if we can get a pullback and get long with these buyers. I think that would be nice. Big aggressive seller. Okay. Here's kind of where we're coming back into that low volume spot. Oh wow, I like the I like this. We're trying to continue along here. All right, I'm gonna get in with this buyer right here. Let's look for a 3R. I think that we've got some room. If this buying continues, I'd like to see a 3R, which would be 369, right? 9 points. We would be looking for the 37.5s. I think we could easily do the 37.5s. But I don't want to get screwed here, so I'm going to be cautious with my risk management. We got the 25.5s as a stop. It's pretty tight. So let's see if we can ride this thing higher with the buyers, that big buyer that came in off of that little low volume node tap. Unless they want more, but I like that aggressive buying coming in. We got a lot of orders sitting here though, so we're going to have to really push through these things. Nice lifting. 3.5 points is great. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce my risk to half here, just because I feel so out in the open on this. Right, half R secured. All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're already at about 1.5 R. I'm always going to be looking for opportunities to reduce my risk. Always going to be looking for opportunities to reduce my risk. All right, I think that's a 2R here. I'm going to go ahead and put my stop at break even at that at 2R. Stop at break even at 2R. Now risk-free trade. Looking for the 37s. This thing might not be able to get any higher though. I mean, I don't see why not, but we're kind of slowing down here after all this absorption. The worst comes to worse, it's a break-even trade, and I kind of just, you know, still clean slate for the day. But we are at break-even on this trade, which is really cool. Really don't need to do anything much more. It's consolidating a little bit, which could be a good thing. See if we get a pop higher. So we're looking for 37.5 here. We're at that 34s, 35s. We're gonna see. And this thing could come down quick. We're not really conducting a lot of volume here, so it's not a bad thing. You know, over here on this volume profile, if we were like building this range up really big, I'd be like, whoa, 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 you know, but we're not, you know, terribly. If we can get past it too, that would be good. I mean, we are building volume here, but I don't think it's, well, I think what I want to do, well, we got these 29s here, right? 29s. It's a big seller. I don't want to take a 1R. I don't really think I'm going to have much of a choice here. You know, we're dealing with small little numbers here. So I think I'm just going to hold steady. We got an okay entry, so I think I'm just going to hold it. Just be patient. Because like I said, worst comes to worst, we're just a clean slate on the day, you know. I don't see why this thing can't find value higher. But I know that these sellers are really going to try to protect their sell positions here. They really came in strong overnight. Well, being lifted again could be a good thing. Could definitely be a good thing here. Let's see if we can get these 37.5s. 222. At the 840s, we got some big orders sitting. Buyers are not really getting what they're looking for here, so we're going to have to make a decision. Got my 2R right here, breaking back above. See if we can get a little bit of a higher price, or if we're just going to fail these highs once more. If we fail these highs again, I think that's going to kind of be it. So what I'm going to do is, well, it's going to answer that question for me. I'm going to go ahead and secure a 1R, but see if we can get a little bit of a push. Come on, that's got to be it right there. That's it. Sweet. So that is a 3R secured right there. It's dope. So there, you know, we're dealing with small. I mean, 9 points is actually solid. That's really solid. Super fucking solid. 9 points. Nice. $450. So one lot. Small size. But We're doing something 90% of the other people in this market today are not doing, which is hitting our TP. 90% of the people in this market are not hitting their TP this morning. So that's super freaking solid. So I'm going to call it there. I think that's fine with me. We're probably going to continue to move through this range, and there could be way more opportunity for me, but I've got actually have a busy morning. So I think I'm honestly just going to call it there. I'm going to work on some other things. So nice 3R trade. I'm going to take a one and done. I'm not going to try to take any more than that. If it was a 2R, I could look for another opportunity, but 3R, I'm going to take that. So sweet. All right. Thanks.